Hello, PascoMath grade 8 teachers. Today we're going to look at 8.EE.3.7, unpack the standard, look at what the teacher should do, as well as what students should be doing, and look at some common misconceptions for this standard and how to address them. So let's get started. So 8.EE.3.7 reads, solve linear equations in one variable. And it has two parts. Part A says, give examples of linear equations in one variable with one solution, infinitely many solutions, or no solution. Show which of these possibilities is the case by successfully transforming the given equation to simpler forms to an equivalent equation of the form x equals a equals a, or a equals b results, where a and b are different numbers. And then solve linear equations with rational number coefficients, including equations whose solutions require expanding expressions using the distributive property and combining like terms. So to unpack that a little bit, students need to be able to solve linear equations. They need to solve equations that have 1, 0, or infinitely many solutions and relate those solutions to a context. The linear equations can have fraction and decimal coefficients, the rational number piece, and students can solve by expanding expressions using the distributive property and or collecting like terms. So what the teacher needs to do is provide students with 3 types of one variable linear equations to solve. Have them solve equations that have one solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions, and then have them make sense of what that means once they get down to the result of the solution. Present students with opportunities to solve linear equations, including those with fraction and decimals, positive and negative coefficients. And so things like hands-on equations, algebra tiles, or similar things would be nice to demonstrate combining like terms and using the distributive property. So students need to solve and analyze one variable linear equations and explain whether the solution has 1, 0, or infinitely many solutions. They need to solve linear equations with rational coefficients, and then also be able to use the distributive property and combine like terms when appropriate. So some common misconceptions is some students apply the distributive property incorrectly when negative integers are involved. And so some things to address this misconception would be prompting students to think of the -4 as plus -4. The additive inverse from grade 7 helps them correct that misconception. Also provide tasks that have students analyze common errors. That helps them self-correct many of the misconceptions that they have. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or your regional specialist.
Thank you for making us go math so awesome.